Welcome back, gang. Still drawing from Ed Emberley's Make a World. Last week we did animals. This week we're going to draw animals, but we're going to draw human animals like you and me. All of his human animals start out the same way, with a circle on top and a triangle body. So pretty much a stick person with a slightly larger derriere. So let's create another stick person here. And this time, instead of having him just stand and face you, we're going to make him walking. Add a little diamond shape there at the bottom. And he's a walker. Now, if you'd like, you can submerge your person in water, so you shorten the torso. Then you just have to add some ripples. Saves you all that trouble of drawing legs. And you can do some very fancy calisthenics and jumping. So it's all the same figure, essentially, but you can move the arms and legs any way you like in order to create different effects. I like to do the swish lines too. That's just me. So what else can we do? We can draw people doing stuff. Here's an archer. Starts the same way. But we'll just have one straight line that represents both of his arms and the arrow. Clean that up a little bit. I don't like any of that. I'll just redo it. There we go. Nice. Give him a little Robin Hood hat. What's the difference between a man and a woman? Essentially nothing in these figures, but I'm reminded of the men's room and the women's room, where they have the symbol for the woman is, of course, a superhero, because all women are superheroes. And they all wear capes. And that's how you know which restroom is appropriate for them to enter. You can get creative. Let's put one up on a trapeze. He's got the long legs. Whee! It's a lot easier to position where the trapeze will go if you draw the figure first. But you can do it either way. Right side up, upside down, whatever seems like fun. Now, if you add some extra accoutrement, you can draw all kinds of characters. We'll do a pirate. I think in the book it's in green. We'll go ahead and do it in green. So he's wearing some sort of scarf on his head. He's got the fancy pantaloons and a peg leg. So there's a foot on one leg, just a stick on the other. Yeah, and of course he's carrying a cutlass. Something more socially acceptable might be a first responder. Draw a fireman here. Red, because many times the fireman outfit is in red. And we can differentiate the hose just by using a different color. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Of course, you should have a fire to put out. And where there's fire, of course, there is smoke. We know all that just looking outside this week. We're coming up on Thanksgiving soon enough. So it's handy to know how to draw a pilgrim. Give him a tall top hat. I think that they're generally a little shorter than that. That's more of a Abraham Lincoln top hat I'm seeing here. But that's okay. And his breeches were short. They ended just below the knee. Probably more comfortable in the summer. So for the woman, we'll give her an apron, which was traditional dress in their time. And now we have pilgrims. Always fun to draw a cowboy. So cowboy's pretty much just a normal person, except he's got a big old hat. Long, tall Texan. He's got a 10-gallon hat. He comes from Texas with a 10-gallon hat. Actual capacity of a 10-gallon cap is usually about 1.5 gallons, but it just sounds better to say 10 gallons. All right, so we've drawn a number of animals. We've drawn some people. That means we can once again create a more elaborate drawing. We'll do a Western scene here with some cows, steers. These are bulls, I guess. And some cacti with their little cactus blossoms on it. There's the cowboy right in the middle of all the action, waving his rope around. And a cowboy needs a horse, needs a horse, needs a horse. And a cowboy needs some mountains, needs some mountains, needs some mountains. And a cowboy needs a bunny rabbit, a real bunny rabbit, a little bunny rabbit. And a cowboy needs a dog, needs a dog, needs a dog. If he's gonna keep riding, riding along. And a nice barn where the animals can live. And you don't have to stop there. You can just keep going with your picture, have all kinds of fun, adding every little detail to your own Ed Emberley style make a world. And remember, gang, I'm very anxious for you to send me your pictures. Just send them to dennis.s.dawson@gmail.com, and I'll use them in a future video.